Now it's both. Did OBS just mess up opening itself? That's stupid. You are free. Is it better now? Is the audio better? Let me check that mono off. There we go. Is it both sides? Yeah, it's good? Okay, that's stupid. That's El Stupido. Yuffie's also crying. We don't know why though. Well, all of my materials just stopped. Well, no, they're still going. I need this thing to be faster. That one to be faster. I need to figure out this thermal bank. So... it creates electrical efficiency. Converts heat energy into electricity that can be then used by other facilities. It must be connected to the grid to work. It's connected to the grid. Do you mean like... What do you mean? Not in electrical grid.
Finally, the contraption is now silent.
Like, am I supposed to connect something to you? I don't think I could connect the electrical wire. Oh, that was never connected because I moved it. Well then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, what's it called? Thing would be nice. A planning sheet would be nice. I also screwed myself over because I put all of this over here. Which I guess isn't bad if I just rotate it. Right? So that I can have my inputs over here as well. So now that my power is up there, do I make... Yes, I do. Okay, so then I could expand my base. Core expansion. Okay, never mind. That's good. That's good. I still don't understand the protocol capacity. Look at all of that open space. I don't know where, but I have open space now. Packaging. Oh yeah, I do need those. How do I make this cocktail? Mold and fill. Okay, I need mold and fill to make filling units. But I need crystalline parts. I need a lot of it. Belt splitting, I need crystalline. So everything I need more crystalline parts. Which means I need these things. No. No, these aren't the crystalline parts I need, right? Inlaid crystalline component. Which then need to go into the crystalline parts, which is how do I make that? It was a fitting. I need to make a fitting. A fitting station. Fitting station. You. I need you.
Is it all right? Here?
You, to make that, you just take that thing. That thing. So, instead of just doing this, one of these is just gonna go straight into... Ooh, things are getting spicy now. Move this over here. Shit's about to get spicy. I know that's like rather close, but... One goes in there. Goes in there. Right, so some are stored and then some go over here. And then you... I would love this to be like all of them together, but I don't... I guess I could try. So now you don't have any power. I guess I could just put an electrical grid over here. Not the best placement,
Work repulsive.
but good enough. See, now I'm making inlays. Only one at a time though, which sucks. But I only have one input through here. Okay, I have two over here. I'm just gonna I can't restash this. I have a splitter. You right, and then you. Because I don't know if I can just... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. Unless I'm dumb and I just don't know how to do it. This is the only way I know how to do it. Shit. Yuffie's whining like a baby right now. Okay. So like that, right? Right? You see that, right? And if I take this belt, stash that, one goes into this one like that. And then these two, I could make a belt splitter in the future, so hopefully they could split together like this so that I could have all three outputs going into that one right there. Left side, right side, yes. Cause this, I would love it for it to split all the way over there. Damn! It expanded it this way, but not out this way. That's fine. That's fine. Is it this slow because it can't... Yeah, it's always filled, that's why. I think this is fine to slow down this... this belt. How the heck do I slow this down? It says slow belt. Oh, does that just mean slow belt as in like the belt itself is slow? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it means. Honestly, I think that's what it means. Okay, belt splitting. I need 3 more to belt split. Jesus. I would like a planner of some sort for this. Fitting unit. If I could make... Okay, I have I need more mining. I need more relays. I need more relays. I have so much now. I was hurting before. Okay. 6. 6 is fine. Because I'm making this... I should store some of them so that they're not all... They are all getting stored. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I need crystalline mines. One of them is here. There's another one over there that I'll need. Where are my towers? This originium post would also be good, I guess. Let me just put one in here. Connect these two. Make a bunch of them. Really get all of the resources here. I understand the base building now. I understand it. Okay, because we have that, right? Right? And then if I add one over here...
Is it alright if I place it here?
I'll move them later on. But I need some... Originium here. Actually, fuck that. We're gonna go through here now. Look at how much further I could have put that.
I do not find such work repulsive.
You bitch. You bitch. You bitch. You bitch. So now that all those are connected, pull this facility up. Because crystalline stuff is over there. Because I also need them for bottles. Which is for my revives. Okay. If I could have a miner for mushrooms, that'd be great as well. This one would need this thing. Electrical pylon. And then... 1, 2, 3. 3 of those. 9 of those. Okay, so transferring it directly into my base. Nice. So there's that. I don't remember how I made those. I really don't. I don't remember how I made those over there. I think I have it set to send core AIC. Hold on. Hold on, Andre.
Am I required to submit this to the divisional?
Because I don't know if I have it being sent to my base or like just stored in there. Yeah, I think it was just being stored in here, so it's not actually... No, it's being... Okay, it's being transferred over. That's good. That's good. Yeah, okay. So, there's that. I need more electric miners. I need 3 for the crystalline ones, and I think 4, 5? I forgot how many was over there. Sheesh, man. Need a belt splitter. Need a belt splitter for this shit. Electric mining rig. I can only make 2. Okay, so I need originium rigs. 10 of those, sure. I could make 9 of these now.
Nehemia. This is not yet the time.
6, 7. Because I need a lot of these things to upgrade. The thermal bank is electricity, but it needs to be collected to the grid. Can be used by other facilities. Must be connected to the grid to work. I honestly don't know what I would use the thermal bank for. It uses originium. I'm trying to think. So if it uses originium...
That may interest you.
That seems kind of counterintuitive, doesn't it? What are you? Not you. Where am I? Oh, weapon up? Okay, I don't need you right now. I guess I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8. I needed 8. It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because I need to try to maximize this. I would only need 3. Hopefully. I'd only need 3, hopefully. 5 originium ring. I don't want that one. I want this one. This one. And this one. And then when you connect them together... Success. Okay, now we're getting originium ore.
Nearby that may interest you.
So now when we're going over there, electricity, efficiency, using the total. Now, before that used to say 15, I'm using so much more wattage. Okay. Now that we have more of you. I have a zip line now, but that's a protocol stash. 5.
I do not find such work repulsive.
And then 3, I guess you'll go over here. 5. 5. And then you over here. Because the zipline can only do so much. Can only go so far. So now that we got maximum efficiency. Now that we have maximum efficiency, I could belt split, I could mold fill, I could 3D assembly. Level 2 is station, assembly station level 2, which means it's just for gear. Smart manufacturing. I need to figure out how to make this recovery 1 cocktail. AIC, mold and fill. So I really need the mold and fill. So now that I have the mold and fill, I could make new shit. Molding units. That's what I need those powder for. That's what I need. I don't need the field trip. Ah, packaging. Okay. So I need to put the mold and I need to put the I need this shit. So put here, put here. Now I need to understand. Now I can understand the shredding unit. Fuck, I need to move everything. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Ooh. So the filling unit is how I'm gonna make this. I need the flour, the powder, which I have a lot of. So I need to shred it. That vacuum pack food from citron powder? Yeesh. Orion, but this is fucking cool. Molding unit, I could make it. Now I need... Ah, damn it. Damn. Okay, I need... Luckily this, they have this. It does... I feel like this could go further. Maybe a little further. Maybe a little further. Oh, man. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. Not all is lost. Not all is lost. I just gotta remake all the base. I wish I could just like say pack up everything and go. Ah, man. But now we know. Now we know. As much as this hurts me. Oh, fuck. Okay, bag. Stash everything I don't need. Stash all of this, because I don't need them at the moment. Because now we're gonna dismantle everything. Oh, this hurts me. Ooh, look at all of this. Okay. Now that we have a clear base. Factory details, let's move you. So... where is our middle? I guess it doesn't have to be... Okay. So here's how it be. Here how it be. I feel like if I'm gonna do it close to this... all of the inputs, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? If I place it here, that means I can have... I guess... One in the middle and then 3 right here. So technically I only need 4. Because it could come in from both sides, right? Oh god. Let's do 5. So I have leeway. Okay. So now that we have that... Originium, crystalline. This one will be the Orion, this one, which I need more of. I don't know how to mine that shit yet. For you... You'll just do the Originium. Crystalline. So if that one is... Make you the crystal version of you, the refined version, right? So that one, this is the refined stuff, because I'm gonna need the refined stuff to go through, which also means I need these rocks. That's coming from here. Damn, I need more ports, man. Plant seed picking, planting units. Can harvest seeds similar crops. Do I have anything for like mining? That's not that? Tell the reason why was she whining? Why was Yuffie whining? Does she miss me that much? Sheesh, this girl. Always whining. She was hungry? How hungry was she? She had her new kibble. Did she want more of it? This extra part really bothers me about this thermal power. Must be connected to the grid in order to work. Which means it needs electricity to generate electricity, which is I feel a little redundant. I don't know. I'm no engineer. She's eating it like she hasn't eaten for years. I guess she really likes it. I guess that's good. Added some yogurt and blueberries. Okay, I guess she really likes it. Fuck. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to upgrade this, but I feel like I need more material splitting here. I guess, actually no. If I have ore coming out of here, I don't need ore coming out of here. If I have... Okay, I have the straws coming out of somewhere else already. So which means I don't need this. And then I could just process all of my leaves like that. I could process all of my red leaves like that. Right? And to that end... I guess that's what the protocol storage is for? Okay, let me figure this out first. Let me make my shit first. Because I need to make shit. So I need these to be the backbone of everything. Stash all the rest of that shit. Item depot storage is... I could max that shit out. Damn. Okay, protocol stash, originium rig, electric mining rig. I need the filling unit. I need the molding unit. No, these two is for later. I need the fitting unit. I need the inlaying unit. Shredding unit. And then I need my 2 refineries. I don't need the thermal bank. Because quite frankly, I don't 100% see its uses yet. And then these can come later. So, now that we have that, I need to refine this originium and this. Right? Because I could only... I don't know. Hold on. Experiment. Experiment time. If I go from there and I go from here. Right? What comes out the other side? So that's 2 different things being inlaid here. This input cache. Formula dictates only one of them can be used. So which one is it gonna pick? So if I pull that together with this, it prioritizes whatever comes first. So it could only refine one at a time, so that makes sense. Okay, so get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, so that was a good experiment. If I put 1 here, and then if I put 1 here, actually I could put it further out, but just put the pylons right next to each other. So that one works, and then this one works. She hasn't squeaked. Yuffie, such a squeaker. Okay, so I honestly don't know how the belt splitter is gonna work, but yeah, I don't know how the belt splitter is gonna work. Okay, so now that we have that, right, I just had a brain fart. What did I need? Move you forward here. E is for everyone. Okay, so now I have these 2 running. What machine did I need? Not the shredding unit. Recycling station, fuck it. Filling unit? No. What was that unit called? Not recycling, not assembly, not construction. Inlay. Inlaying unit. Inlay, okay. So with the inlaying unit, what did you do? What did you need? So I need those 2 that are processed, which is this exact thing over here. So that's being processed directly to you. And it could only produce one thing. Which, my god, that's fine. Because you're getting everything. Everything God has given you. Going directly to you. It's not connected to power, which sucks. Because I don't really want to put... Well, I guess I could put one here. To really maximize it. If I give it more power, will it work faster? Is that how it works? Let's see. I don't think that's the case. Let's see. Where is the database? Endfield database. Facilities, just in general. I don't think it will tell me necessarily. Not that. Guide. AIC. Transmitting electricity. Pylons. The pack is the only source of electricity. Construction terminal. Electrical grid connections. Hotkey O. Facility list. Connecting them to electrical grid. Dismantling, moving, dismantling mode. Facility formula. Facility use cache. Moving items to the input cache. Moving items out. Facility tag. Protocol capacity limit. Every facility connected outside AS. Oh, that's outside though. That's outside, it doesn't matter. Assembly, mining rig, originium rig, inlaying unit. Transport belt. Oh, I could just do alt that? Okay, that's fine. Protocol inputs and outputs. Input port. Protocol stash lets you store things from the bag and slowly charges over time. When fully charged, you can use the belt free transfer to send protocol stash components to the depot. Oh, these are outside things. Ugh. I guess that's fine. So... Ooh. Yee. Ooh. So there's probably a way to make them more, like, faster. But I don't currently have that. So we'll just... Oh, I guess it wasn't like... Hold on. It wasn't connected in the first place. Now it's using more power. Power use 5 watts. What the heck is going on? Oh shit. It's not, I'm putting the wrong material in here. Stash all. I need the raw material for this. There we go. Now alt. It's that alt something, right? Mine. Okay, so now that that's going through properly, that's being used, that's gonna use that, honestly, I could only use probably this one. Because I don't know how fast this thing is gonna make its shit. Thing is producing 3 at a time. I need another refinery. So that it could make originium or the blocks. But over here, this port is doing the big boy, the green thing. You're doing the square. What are you putting? Okay, so you're making bottles. What did I need the green? What did I need the big green for? Look at the other facilities. What's up, 10? Forgot to ask yesterday, but how is Endfield so far? Endfield is a lot to take in so far. Right now, I only started playing since Sunday because I had to watch Grandma. So Friday, Saturday, I missed. I see that most people are done with the story. I overestimated the ability to fight overpowered like bosses or like enemies in general. So if I'm like 10 under them, I kind of have a tendency to try to challenge things. Which means I neglected this part, which makes it so that this is where you get all of your upgrade materials, is the base building shit. So you can see right now in the world, I get these raw materials just from everything, right? Now you could Breath of the Wild it and just kind of like walk around and collect shit. That works just as well. But then you have to go back and forth to store all of your things again, which means your bag is gonna get super cluttered. So this is my bag. I have 12 of 28, right? And I still have all of this stuff. And you're like, what do I use all of these for? Well, good thing you asked. So, right, 10? When you're in your character, you see how my skills, I could bring them up. You need these materials that you could find in the world, that the raw material, so it's gatherable at these places, so that's how you level them up. Because fighting enemies, you could only max out at level 20. Once you're level 20, you promote once. Killing enemies don't give you anything aside from materials, and it doesn't give you EXP or anything like that. You need materials to bring them all up. I am figuring out my base right now, Brittany. What's up? Is it early access? It's not early access. It's to be very brutally honest, I feel like there's still a lot of things that Hypergriff needs to do to get this game even out to a beta status, because I still see this as an alpha. It has mechanisms there, like it has like the parts that Hypergriff is going like, yes, I want you guys to try these out and see if anything sticks or if there's a better way to do it. I think this base building thing needs to be in Endfield, because that's just what Endfield Industries is. I mean, I don't know if you could see the logo in Endfield in Perlica's thing right here. Hopefully I could zoom in enough. No? Where can I see it? Where? Well, if you Google the Endfield logo, it has a screw. Like, you know, like the screwdriver screw right in the middle of it. See this? So they're like a construction company, or at the very least an industrial company, right? So the base building is what gives it its identity. So this needs to be here. Right now, it's really... I just recently discovered how fun belts and automation can be, but also the frustration of... I only have 6 outputs and I have 12 inputs, so I could store a lot, but I can't automate outside a lot. Now I'm trying to figure out a different way to fully automate this, because now all of this is just raw materials. Raw materials, mind you, that you need to upgrade the upgrade tree for my base so I could make new things. Like, I could make plants. Like, I could make, plant boxes to make plants because I need to grow certain fungi to upgrade to promote my operators from level 20 to 30. And from 30 to 40, and 40 to 50, and 50 to 60. I also need these recovery cocktails, which means I also need to make a mold to put my powder in, so instead of snorting that powder to recover myself, I just drink the liquid, which is honestly, in lore, is hilarious to think about. I know they use like pills, they put the powder into pills and you just pop a pill like that, but I like to think that they have, it's like, what's that show? I think it was Family Guy, his pocket sand. I like to think that all of my operators just carry a bunch of dust in their pocket and just snort the shit out of it mid-battle, because there's a cooldown timer, you know? There's a cooldown timer every time you use a recovery item. Like, I want someone to make a comic about that. King of the Hill? There we go. King of the Hill. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, like, it's hilarious. Like, okay. It looks very complex, but I will say that because I wasn't paying attention to it, it didn't make sense to me at the time why the base was so important. But to someone that was actually paying attention, I feel like this is... they explained it pretty good. Like, it can have the complexity that it needs if you need it to be complex, but you don't have to make it complex. Like, I didn't have to automate all of these. Like, I could have just went in here and then put the material in myself, you know? Granted, I wish that this would load even more rather than like defaulting to 50, but that's a neither this or that. So yes, this is a very integral part. This AIC, or the construction building part, that's very integral into Enfield's identity. Combat. It hurts me to always compare it to Genshin, but it's basically Genshin's combat, where you have your basic attack. And mind you, this is like very simplified. It's just normal, like 3 to 4, maybe 5 hit combo, and you can't like play with it. You can't do like tap, hold, and then tap again to do like a different combo, or hold to do like a special thing. You have 2 skills and an ultimate that charges up. Every time you use a skill and hit an enemy, it'll charge up a bar over here that'll give you your ultimate. So there's Angelina. Like, there's that type of combat, right? It's simple. Pretty simple. It gets the job done. There's no dodging, there's no guarding, which to me is very detrimental to an action game, which they understand because they were asking about that, if we needed a guard or a dodge, and I definitely said yes. There's no aerial combat, which I feel like is also pretty important if they wanted to make Arknights into a spectacle action game, which I think, granted how they're always asking about, like, do the animations look fluid? Do they look cool? Do they fit the character? Is it appealing? And I'm like, hell yeah, it is. But you could do so much more with it. Like, I'm brutal to the game because I want it to be, like, amazing. And since it's in, like, its early stages and it has its concepts there, that'd be cool. But as simple as that combat is, I don't understand why you need multiple teams. When in combat, you could only use 4. Like, you can't switch teams mid-combat, which I understand why. But that also means you're gonna die a lot faster if you're not prepared, which strategy is what they want to use for the combat. So this is where the complexity comes in. You have 3 elements. You could just think of it as electricity, ice, and fire, but they name it something else, right? When you use a skill, an orb comes out of the enemy that just stays on the field, not affected by physics at all. So you have to maneuver the enemy to that and then use a skill to break that orb. If that orb was yellow and you hit it with a yellow skill, then it will shock them, which deals 300% damage using pulse damage. Notice how these things are color-coded? The enemies, as far as I can tell, aren't necessarily color-coded. Most of them are just red, which implies that they're all just thermal damage. But in the enemy log, somewhere over here, like when you look at enemies and shit, you have red and you have this, right? You have black and you have red. What's the difference? Who knows? Like, it just says it absorbed more materials, which means it's a tougher opponent. Which just means it's not an element. It's literally just stronger enemy. Look at these guys. These are blue. These are white, so I guess they're normal. These are blue. They don't really necessarily say... They're the elite one with a constant mantle effect. These are the bosses. I think this is because it's a blight, not necessarily like an element affinity. Put out alpha for public test shows how much they care about the Endfield. Yeah. I would do that. I like... If I really want... Especially if you have a community as supportive as Arknights. I feel like, yeah... The Arknights community isn't gonna troll them. They're gonna actually put like, oh yeah, you should do this to that. Like, you know, actually be smart with it. But yeah, what was I on? So yeah, teams, elements. Granted, it doesn't have like the this is better or this it has an advantage over that, has an advantage over that, has an advantage over that. It doesn't have that. So I guess that's why there's not really elemental affinities to any of them. Like you would see in Genshin. But because the orbs don't move, and right now all we have are casters and essentially melee operators, even though one of them is technically a guard, see, Angeline is a caster, she's a caster, Chen is a guard, Ember is a defender. Ember and Chen are both melee operators. The only difference with her being a defender is that her ultimate gives us a shield that gives us damage resistance, which I guess is nice, but it's an ultimate. Her main skill as a defender is still highly offensive. Like, you see how it doesn't really like work in my opinion? She also uses a greatsword, which is good. Which implies that her stuff is more AoE. Her skill is an AoE, which is nice. But as a defender, I guess in terms of identity, it doesn't necessarily have to be a big shield. But as far as I can tell, she also isn't the most tanky of characters. So it's like, you have these classes here. But two different classes don't necessarily have any... He's also a defender, but he's a medic. His ultimate attack heals. So it's like, what's going on? Also, it works... I talked about this before, but it works against Endfield from people coming from Arknights proper, because the colors here match the colors that we use for our skills, and yellow just means defensive skills. Blue means recovery skills, so this is fine. And red means attack. Like, the non-colored ones, it's instead of normal, it just means that it's a stealth skill or like invisibility buff. Like, I only ever see it in like debuffs, so who has it? I think April has it, where she turns into where she gets camouflage when she uses her skill or something like that. Yeah, it's really weird as an Arknights player. I get that they're trying to put elemental affinities, which is fine. However, there's only so many colors to use. I understand that. Because also, I don't know what it is. Oh no, I guess I know what it is. You see how there's like purple here, a yellow here, purple here? Actually, no, I don't know. Hold on. I just realized this. You're both not promoted to rank 2 yet? So that's just rarity. I think that's rarity. So Endfield, or the administrator, is a yellow, which means that she's the exotic class. I'm going by Destiny standards here, where it's normal, or common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and exotic. Going from white, green, blue, purple, yellow. I think that's the same color scheme that they're using here, considering how in my bag, color is important just so that when you see it, you know exactly what you're looking at, right? So here's the common material, which is like a palish purple, right? Here's the uncommon material, which is green, which I guess could imply... No, never mind. They broke that part. Because I thought that green may imply that it's just a construction material, but it's not. We got an uncommon electric pylon... Or no, a common electric pylon, uncommon relay tower. We have a rare zipline, because I needed to get to, I think, rank 2 in my tree to get the zipline. And then there's a purple... And then there's a yellow, which means in the marketplace, all of these characters right here, they're all purple, which means they're only legendary class, which means there's one class higher than them, which means they really shafted Angelina as a Rhodes Island operator. I know I'm playing favorites here, but Angelina not being a yellow tier operator, ooh, that hurts the pride. These are yellow tier weapons though, which I'll get later on because I have enough. They were so generous as to send me more materials. I know, right? Bruh. If they fucking bring Amiya in, and she's a yellow... Okay, also, if they're a yellow tier, unless you're telling me purple tier is the highest they can be, but yellow tier means that there's something special about them, this administrator better get other set of skills in a different affinity, because... Yellow to me, in my big brain, again, why I bring Destiny up is because that the producer, I keep forgetting his name. It's like Nori 4C. Arknight's producer. Hai Mao. Because of fucking Hai Mao, he says he loves Destiny. And if he loves Destiny as much as I do, he should know that when I look at an exotic piece of armor, or like the yellow bordered armor, or weaponry, there's something special about them. So let's say Amiya, they put Amiya in here and she is a yellow border, she better change from her caster role to her guard role. Like, you know, when you use, like, who was that in Genshin? Childy? The guy that has like the he's a bow user normally, right? But then when you use his ultimate, he takes out a lance. Something like that. That'd be fucking cool. That would be hella cool. Like, you know, there's things here. There's little bits of things that they could really, like, further enhance to make the game have that much more depth. Bow and dagger. Yeah, that guy. Like, you know, there's like, there's so many things that you could do. Yeah, even the 6 stars, like, there's so many fucking things you can do. Which is also weird because purple, when you see the purple light come out in Arknights, is only a 4-star. It's not even like the highest thing. Technically 5-star, I would say orange, and then the 6 stars are like fire. I guess you could make that into a yellow. But yeah, that was my long rant for that. The combat having that, I guess here. I might kill these things a little too fast, but I'll show you what I mean. Oh yeah, here's the raw material. Also, only melee operators can do this. If I decided to use Angelina or Shai-Hi for this, I can't break this. I didn't mean to hit you, but you were in the way. Okay, so right, this is combat. The fact that there's aiming, I'm okay with, but the fact that there's not necessarily like a big stickiness to the aiming thing, I'm not okay with. Because when you're using melee attacks, like Chen's right here, I have a circle here, which means I know the range. But why can't I go further from the range? She runs towards the thing so that they're in range and then I attack. But let's say he's next to me and I want to use her skill. I still have to aim. Like if this guy is literally next to me, I have to aim, but if my mouse cursor's right here, it just cancels it. So she's never gonna use the skill unless I go to it. Granted, when I use the skill, you could see that the mouse automatically does magnetize to the nearest target, or like the whoever's inside. But I think that not good enough, because if I'm moving around, my mouse is gonna automatically move away from that target. Like, if I'm just moving around like this, camera's moving around, which I'm sorry if this gives you motion sickness, right? I'm moving this around and I do this. You see where my mouse is? It's out here. And then I click, and then I expect her to use it, and she doesn't use it, and I'm in a boss fight. That is very detrimental. Very, very detrimental. Let me see if I could make an orb. No orb. I guess these things might be a little too weak. But like, let me make an orb. These did not letting me make an orb. Yeah, no dodging, which means that there's a lot of the enemy's attacks are hit scan, which means then you can't really like do anything about that. Where are the goddamn orbs? I think I need to fight something stronger. Oh, no, that's not an orb. I need to fight something stronger. Here, let me go to a stronger map just to show. Wait. Oh no, I'm not getting. Oh no, oh no. Hold on, hold on. Since I moved my facility, my rigs aren't rigging because they're not connected to power. Oh no, I fucked myself over. Oh no, oh no. Not like this. My productions is gonna stop. I need more of these things. No. Which, okay, this also goes to my point. This goes to another point. The distance from the electrical grid to whatever your relay towers are to power all the outside, like, base, the outside stuff that's outside of your base. It's harder for me to, like, figure out how to describe that. It's not absolute distance. When you finish it, it will be a straight line. But look what I can do. I'm using up my max distance by doing this. Which I know why they did it, because when you're in other maps, sometimes you need to like climb things, and imagine your operator like dragging that wire up mountains. It's gonna be pretty difficult. But in terms of gameplay, this is very annoying, because something that should only be like a 40-meter distance will be more than 80 meters because of how many things you have to climb up. Like, it doesn't take verticality into account. I mean, it takes that part of verticality into account, but like, you know? Like, look at that. Now I can't even make it over there because I've used 80. That's if I'm stupid like that. But if I make it into a straight line, then it's gonna be no problem. Like, if I make it a straight line, it's a problem. Everyone's already asking for, instead of 80, 120 would probably be better. Or at least an upgrade to make it longer. Like, see, it's a straight line now. It's not like I made wires on the ground that'll do all of those funky turns. It's not like that at all. Okay, so those are connected, which means that I'm now mining all of those things. Cool. Let me go to, actually, there's a fight here. I don't need to travel a different map. Like, you see, like, what I mean? Like, it's not bad. A lot of the complaints I have are really quality of life complaints. Like, instead of this, because it becomes more tedious, like, I get why they would do that, so that, like, you actually slow down and get it. Because, someone yesterday was talking to me about, like, how they rather play games where it's a little more autonomous, so like having an auto feature in a game is good, which I agree, especially if you need to farm things. But I don't, if it's a new level, I don't want to auto it. Like, I want to experience it myself, right? So as you progress, if things become more automatic, that'd be great. But it's a hard sell for someone that's new to these types of games, with the complexity that it can have, that if they have to continually do that, and then maybe, like, I don't know, mid-game, then they could start getting the automation going. That'd be fine, I think. But like, have them have a taste of that automation by basically, I don't know, like fucking, let's say like, okay, because my bag gets filled up with random crap because like, ooh, glow bug, ooh, rock over there, like, you know? Have there be an easier way to like store materials. Like the fact that the construction stuff, like the base building things, also take spaces in my bag is already bad. The fact that I have to craft, I can have basic crafting for healing items and like buffs and all that, but they also take the same items as my bag, item slots as my bag. As the material, the raw materials is also kind of bad because now I have to limit the amount of things I get, which is like very Resident Evil. But this isn't a survival. This isn't a survival game. It's a strategic combat base building game. Like, it's not like the operators have a hunger bar or something like that. They'll have more stuff like storage that's way easier to organize. Yeah. Like the simple storage crate in Minecraft, right? Like, I feel like Minecraft is the ideal because of how old it is when it comes to like its thing. Like you have hoppers and shit now in Minecraft, and you just need to put it into a storage bin with a hopper so that it outputs and then it goes through like the entire sequence, right? And then it could also go back into another storage container. Yeah, like if once you could get drones in, like hell, fuck, man, we know drones exist in Arknights. Like pieces are there. Okay, you see there's orb, right? I can't normally attack it to do anything. That's not gonna work, so I have to do this, which is gonna put, it was blue and I put red to it, so now it's shattered. And then here's the ultimate for Angelina. So you see different numbers, which means it's applying elemental effects. But red, the fucking red is both the combustion stuff, like the fire things, but also critical hit, I noticed. So Chen, who is not affiliated with the fire stuff, she is affiliated with the blue things, as you can see here. This is her skill, she is blue. For some reason was doing red damage. And I was like, oh, she could do combustion damage as well? No, that was just critical damage. So weird color choices.
Watch that place.
There's also things like right here when Angelina does this. You see how it says they're lifted? Those are their technically debuffs. There's also a knockdown, which is also a debuff. I have no healing items, so Chen's probably gonna die because of how I'm explaining this. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I feel like need to be reworked into combat. First and foremost, guarding or dodging would be really good. Health has a cooldown. Reviving people have a cooldown. Again, I'm probably gonna die because I'm explaining things. Because I don't have my recovery items because I stacked them away because I was doing base building things. But you know, you see what I mean? It doesn't move. Which means as a melee operator or as a caster, I have to direct them to this, wait for my skill to activate to shatter that thing, and hope to God they don't kill me. It's really weird. Like, I feel like, again, talking about Genshin, I haven't played Punishing Grey Raven enough to like nitpick at that, but I feel like that should be the direction they're going for. Focus on one operator at a time rather than the synergy first. And then the synergy will come with the fact that each operator will be different. Like, completely unique from each other. Because right now, the only thing unique about, I forgot her name. The only thing different about Ember and
I'll contribute to the best of my
Fial,
abilities.
like in terms of combat prowess, because they both use a great sword, is the fact that Fjall can heal and she can create a shield. I don't think that's unique enough because there, when you fight, it's automatic. It's honestly, it feels the same. What's up, Stone? The drone accord casters, those would be cool. Heck, okay, yeah, okay, let's say Click is in here, right? No, fucking Golden Glow. Let's just go Golden Glow, because she's coming tomorrow in the English banner. If you have Golden Glow in Endfield, I will cry. I'm pretty sure Nami will be crying as well, but I will cry. But the fact that she has a drone, make a thing where she's a support, right? And as a support, she has long-range abilities like a caster, but every now and then, like, I don't know, there's a % chance that when you hit her with hit an enemy with her skill, that drone will just continually damage them over time for 10 seconds. When she, like, I'm using her, like, E1 skill? No. Click's E2 skill, no, not E2. Click's second skill, when you use it, is attack speed up in the regular Arcanite. Attack speed up, and then the drone helps, and it will continue going until it kills them, right? Golden Glow's E2 skill, her third skill, is a global range, like, drone that continues to hit and explode and stun until the thing is goddamn dead. Right? Even if it goes out of Click's range. You see? That'd be cool as a support, right? And then Golden Glow's ultimate is making that thing global. So like an entirely large area of the battlefield where they're getting hit by 3 of her drones that continually stun. You know? As a supporter, that'd be cool. She can be standing still for all I care, because then at that point you have to try to protect Golden Glow, because that's her role as a support. She's not a melee operator, which means as a defender, Ember, she could have a skill or a talent that just naturally aggroes things to her every time she attacks things. So now she has a role as a defender, as a tank, because pulling aggro. I don't 100% understand how to pull aggro in this game. Like, there's a lot of depth that you can have to try to synergize your team, because you have 4 characters. You can switch to all 4 characters in different times, right? Like, you know, it'd be cool. It also add that strategy concept to it, because now it's like you have one that's filled with supporter, one filled as a tank, one as a DPS. You could have 2 DPS. Defenders definitely don't make sense without any way to control aggro, right? At the very least, if they do have like a mechanic for it, it's not enough. Because I still see I still see enemies going after Angelina way more than my actual defender. What's another thing? Oh yeah, switching. Right here just switches your operator to where your position is, so they switch positions, which is fine in terms of like accessibility, because if I were to change camera positions to where Angelina is mid-combat, I would get disoriented to hell. So I can't really think of an idea right now that would make that better, but it's a problem in the sense of, let's say Angelina is right here, right next to the boss that's about to do a lot of damage, and she's still attacking because the AI is not as smart right now. They don't really they don't have a tendency to dodge. Let's try and save her, right? Angelina's right here. Let's try to save her. Oops. Now Ember got hit by it, and then Ember's probably dead. I just lost an operator either way, so there's really no sense in saving them. Yeah, swap to the defender, then swap to Angelina. That'd be nice. If there was a fucking parry. Or like a guard of some sort. Because then it's like, yeah, I'll fucking take that. I'll eat that shit. As a defender, but like there isn't. Yeah, but there's still no incentive to do that, because it will do the same amount of damage as it does to Angelina. She barely has more HP than Angelina. Essentially, yeah. Because I think, like, I guess an easy way to do it is to just control the AI behavior yourself. Like, there was a suggestion in the Discord and on the survey that said, have there be a way to control the AI by having them prioritize targets as a specific class, or just like maybe when you're out of combat you could tell them to be more or less aggressive. So if they see that you're running away from the enemy, they also run with you, you know? Something simple like that. That's a good start. Or heck, try to prioritize when you're not using them. Like, let's say I'm maining Ember right now, or when I was maining Ember, have it so that they prioritize making orbs. So there needs to be a better way to make orbs. That way you can start to go like, okay, there's a lot of orbs here, let me move my tank over there to maneuver all of the enemies. Because right now, there's really not a lot of strategy, not a lot of like the quote-quote strategic combat that I feel like and Hypergriff wants in the game yet. I died. I don't expect for me to finish this because I lost my Chen too early and I don't have any healing items right now. Actually, can I just leave? Yeah, I can. Okay. Because these rifts, these mini dungeons are what uses up your sanity. So, there's that. Also, I didn't talk about it, but there was a gray bar underneath all the enemies thing. That's their stagger. So, essentially, they have damage resistance until all of that goes down, and then once it's all gone, they get stunned. You could take one out every time you use a skill if it says break one or something like that. So yeah, if it says break one, it breaks one of those shield bars, which is fine. You could also break one and stun the enemy when they charge up their skill, which you can tell by a red circle getting smaller towards them. So if you disrupt them by using a skill and hitting them with that skill, mind you, it needs to be some sort of like...
I have yet to complete my many quests.
I guess I've only seen it 100% work with melee things. I haven't seen it done with Shai-He's special. But that'll stun them and you could do some extra damage. It really sucks during boss fights because the boss fight will have a buff where if they have any of those gray bars underneath them, and I think they start off with like 10, 8 or 10 or something like that, right? If they have that underneath them, you can't stun them. You can't put any effects on them, which means they'll just steamroll over you. Now, imagine a boss fight where you always have to wait for them to charge up their skill so that you can stun them, or wait for all your cooldowns to continue to like have your cooldowns cool down faster so that you can get those things down so you can damage them for higher damage values. You're just running around, you're running circles around the guy, and he has mechanics. Like, I feel like it adds unnecessary difficulty, or like, well, I don't know what they call it in the Destiny community. It's equivalent to having a boss be a bullet sponge and just have 2 trillion HP, but have 0 mechanics in my mind. Like, it doesn't make the boss fight challenging in a way that's fun. Yeah, it doesn't feel rewarding when you finally beat the boss. Yesterday, I was fighting a boss that was difficult, quote, quote, mainly because I couldn't level up my operators up as high as I needed it to. So there's an added stress in the fact that he's stronger than me. But if we were all the same level and I still had to play by those rules, it wouldn't be fun at all. Because it would just be me waiting around for him to do things, stun him, and then do that. You could still damage him when he has his shields up, but it's gonna do like tick damage essentially. So, you know, there's added padding to that. There's also like a very, 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 very high like ceiling, or I guess like a very very big investment you need to have per character to actually make them strong. So there is the promotion thing, which needs like a lot of these like raw materials, and as you can see, you could promote them up until level 60 plus, I think. Like, so 40 to 50 is this one, 50 to 60, this one, 60 to 70. You could get them to 70. Now, you need these things plus stim packs to level them up EXP wise. Then you have your weapon, which has the enhanced thing, which also needs to promote to get up there. Like, you know? I just used all of my materials for that. I forgot that I was supposed to do it for someone else. Well, damn, I'm a shy he stan now. You also have gear that have manufacturers, which I appreciate, which have set details. You can craft these yourself, mind you, but then you could also get them from rifts as random loot. So there's a lot. It's Brawler. They're set. Yeah, there's in a set. Now, I was talking to Shao about this and also talking to myself when I was in the bathroom doing my stuff, showering and shit. I don't like it when games give you all of these weapons. Cause there's a variety of weapon styles, sure. I like the different weapon models. But if I get the same lance, and really the only difference, cause you can see here, right? Base attack, attack, defense. Looks exactly the same to me. Guard reflex. Looks exactly the same to me. I understand you're supposed to use this as fodder to upgrade your the weapon that you really want to use, right? Like for Shaihi, I have this one now, the Tundra Rod. This is good. But now I have 3 of these purples. Yeah, I can have 3 different swordsmen with these. But do you see the attachment skill? They're all the same. What's the point? Like, yeah, a lot of stuff to clean up. 100 of the same crap sort that serves no purpose. Also, what's worse than in Genshin is that that's part of your gacha pull. It's not like you can have a gacha pull where it's just characters in Genshin. You have to have your weapons there. The nice thing about Endfield is I don't think it's a gacha. I don't think they plan on making it a gacha, but I'm trying to figure out what's another way to monetize it, because there's the exchange. I don't know if this is just because this is a technical test so that they want us to try out all the characters to see what's broken, what could be better in each one. But this is the currency in the marketplace that you could buy. It's still like in the air on how you'll get these things. It says exploring or gathering. Right now, every time I open up a chest or like a gold item, one of them will come out, and when I do certain quests, I get a few. So it's pretty easy to get, but now it begs the question, how are they going to monetize this shit? So, you know, like stuff. But yeah, I don't like that. I was thinking about, like, again, being a Destiny stan, how they do it in Destiny after Destiny 2, the beginning portion when everything was the same role. Have these have random rolls. Have this have better base attack, but less attack percentage up, and like maybe something else aside from defense. Like, you know, Maple Story. What? What's she doing? What? What did Yuffie do? What? Huh? Yuffie! Hold on. Not 100% an emergency, but hold on. Little puppy's antsy. Alright, sorry about that. Yuffie was trying to be smart. And we have like little slats in our... So we have a second floor, right? So we have the stairs blocked because she's on the second floor and we don't want her to go downstairs. But we have like those bars, the vertical bars on the side, like as railing. Yuffie's so small that she could fit in between those things. She's never done that before. I don't know why she decided to do it now. She's like very antsy right now. I don't know why. Yeah, so she's fine. She at least was smart enough to not like just jump off some high place. She still like found something that she could just like quickly go down on. Like it was only an inch high. But now we gotta protect that part. We gotta block that part. She's just being baby. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, look at what you guys were talking about here. It's not gacha, they have premium stuff, might be okay with it, like pay, build faster, look cute. Yeah, like skins would be cool because we love the different clothing manufacturers in Arknights proper. But yeah, so different attributes would be nice, like in MapleStory, like the weapons you get, you can have the same weapon. But if it starts off with different base stats, you obviously know you could keep one weapon over the other. Cause this just looks like hoarding. And granted, in Destiny, I'm a fucking hoarder because I have like 18 versions of the same weapon with all different perks just in case this perk becomes meta. But at least it feels better than like having the same weapon with the same attributes, with the same skill for the purpose of feeding it into something that's better. And then it's like, why would I even bother like in the beginning? Okay. I think I got lucky that like I'm almost at the end of this demo, just brute forcing it without having to like fully invest in any of my characters. But imagine if I invested everything onto one weapon and then I get something better later on, because that's just the natural progression of things. I'd be pissed off because it's like now I just wasted all of that shit. I feel awful trying to grind for the stats you want. Like, you know, character building would be good. I know people are afraid of randomization in games, but I feel like for this, when you have... Because again, I want to keep the weapon models because they look nice. I think there are some weapons that maybe have like different attributes because I did see one offhand that may have had... Yuffie! Why? Yuffie! What are you doing? You've never done these things before. What's going on? She's climbing on my table. What's going on, Yuffie? You want to talk to the crowd here? Are you wondering who I'm talking to? Since MapleStory lawsuit, I don't trust random stats or gacha company though. Yeah, I understand the feel. So it's normal. She doesn't climb on my table though. There's more dangerous stuff on my table. Here, you want this? Why do you have so much energy right now? Do you love your new food that much? But yeah, like, I get that sentiment. But I feel like making... Okay, I think this is why I feel like this needs to be like important. The rarity system, as much as I like it because it tells you just by like looking at it what to prioritize, because if it's rarer, then it should be better, is the natural thought process, right? But what if the rarer it just gets an extra perk? Because for right now, this green versus this blue, yes, it gets an extra perk because of these things, right? Well, let's do sword to sword. So you see how base attack and attack is on this one? And then over here you got base attack, HP, defense. And then where's the other sword? To the purple sword. Base attack, HP, and attack percentage up. Like, That's fine. But what if it had like an extra attachment skill? So when it's green, it's just your normal weapon. When it's blue, it has like an extra stat, like a percentage stat. Purple, it adds the attachment skill. And if it's yellow, it gives you an entirely different skill like in the weapon. So that after you use your skill and you attack, it does something else aside from your pursuit skill. Like, you know? Something like that. Or common characters end up being really good though. But that's the characters. That's not the weaponry. We haven't seen any like mid-tier characters in Endfield. Which, again, I don't know if they're gonna add because... frankly, it's quite expensive to develop one character. And then also making them like lower tier. And having only like a particular utility, which I know Arknights doesn't do that because the low tiers are still pretty damn useful in Arknights proper. And it's not a gacha game, so it's like, but what's the incentive of buying those 3 stars, 4 stars in a game like this where it has no gacha, you know? Baby? Here, you can be in my lap, just don't go jumping up and down, okay? Yuffie? Yuffie? Yuffie Mia. I already caught you with stuff that in your mouth that shouldn't be there. In this case, like Tower Fan just has their own weapon style and we good grinding for. Yeah, in terms of weapon style, like, you know what's also lost in Endfield that I kind of want back?
Before you save the world.
So what's the difference between Angelina and Shai He, even though they're both casters? Absolutely nothing. What's the difference between Chen and the administrator? Even though they're both sword users? Absolutely nothing. So Chen uses 2 swords when she fights. So naturally I would think, you know, she just attacks faster. And it looks like she does, but if you do a frame by frame analysis on like when the things get hit, it's not really fast. If she's like Chen proper, like Madam Chen in Arknights, she attacks twice as a guard, that'd be cool. Because then her being a DPS thing where she might do chip damage, or at least like each attack is halved but does, you know, faster attack speed, that'd be cool. Different things to differentiate them. And they all have different animation and styles, yeah. Like, there's a lot. That sky sweep that you saw, that little tag in Chen's thing too, that just basically makes it so that she does extra damage when the enemies are in the air. Which, the only way to make them in the air is by using a skill, so it's really like pretty useless 90% of the time. Yuffie, I gotta work. This thing ends maybe Sunday. Why are you being so baby? Come on, girl. Yeah, you can stretch. You can stretch, that's fine. So yeah, that's my big rant on the battle system. There's pieces there. Could be better. Okay, now let's get back into the space building. I think I said it was like 30% of the game. The other 30%. So now you see that I'm making this thing, right? Oh my goodness, Yuffie. Ow, you just scratched me. Yuffie, sit. Come on. What's wrong? Talk to me. What's wrong? Why not like this? What's happening? See, this is at this point, weird tangent too. This is at this point where I feel like most pet parents are like, is it because you're lonely? Do you want a sibling? That's the money sink. That's how they fucking get you. Don't fall into that trap. I love my 2 dogs back at my parents' place, but this is how they fucking get you. Because in reality, they don't want a sibling. I know Yuffie does not want a sibling. Xiao and I have been considering getting another puppy. I think it's way too early, but Xiao wants to get another puppy and call him Bipple. You can ask her why, but this is how they fucking get you. How old is the pup? She is just 1. 1 and maybe 3 months. She was born in September. So September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 4 months. Same age. Are they bouncing around? Yuffie usually chills. I don't know what's going on now. Then again, she had her heart guard or her heartworm medication, so maybe that's just like messing her right now. But that usually means your poop is wet. Not this. It doesn't change your attitude. It just makes your poop wet. She has a lot of energy. She does. She slapped me awake last night. That I had to take a nap. Anyways, okay. So we got this, right? Like, look at this production. So how it works is that you do missions to get this thing, which is just think of it as one big electrical tower. And then you get pieces like this refining unit, which takes in this raw material that you can just get in the overworld and turn it into this fiber, right? So imagine in Arknights, the workshop. You're literally making that workshop. And then this one is originium ore turning into refined originium crust or origio crust. And I put both of them together to make this crystalline component. Now, what do I use that crystalline component, you might ask? Well, sit down and let me figure out where it is, because I don't remember which one it was.
It is perfect for placing this.
Oh yeah, the fitting unit. Okay, right? So, get this, right? Get this. Get this, gamer. I have this fitting unit now. So what this fitting unit will do is
Perfect for placing.
I can either make this Aurorian part, which looks like a chip, or this crystalline part. Guess what I need to upgrade shit? Crystalline parts. How am I gonna do that? I need those straws to make a chip. So, you know what's cool about this shit? After I put on this electric pylon and have the electricity go to them, I can do... Bam! Oh no, not this one. Was it this one? No. Which one was it? I look silly now. Fuck. Okay, actually, I could just do this. Once I have my belt splitter, I can just take one of these right here. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be smart as hell. See, I take that belt out of there, right? And then I go take this bad boy, move him over, and you're not gonna get. You're not. This is like a pro gamer move right here. Not really, because this is kind of very inefficient. I could go put you. Bam. Now you can see. Let's. There it is. There's those straws going into that fitting unit, and the fitting unit knows to take those straws and turn it into a crystalline part. Hell yeah! Now it's making those parts, right? And now I take this. I take this bad boy, right? Shit. Hold on. Okay, this is gonna look really ugly, but it's gonna make. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Hold on. What are you making? What's inside? Oh, okay, no, I could do this. This is fine. This is fine. I could just put a refining unit right there. 1 second. Chotomate. Where is my building? Construction depot. Okay. Spaghetti, you can't change where the things output. What do you mean by that? I could change it. Well, they all show you where it's gonna input and output. So on its particular unit, you see how input's always there, output's always there, and you could change the direction of the belt. So I could make this belt go anywhere I want. But in terms of efficiency, I want... because this big electric pylon here is the storage place for the entire base. So I need things to go into it to go back into storage. Or I can use whatever raw material I get outside in there. The problem is that when I'm putting this over here, I'm gonna make this thing pretty obsolete because I'm not gonna have like anything going there. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make another refining unit, put it right here because I need to turn these whatever these are called, the Orion. Yeah, these things, you know, these things, Arknights players. This thing, I need to turn it into a cube so I can make bottles out of it so I could have HP potions. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just realized. Damn. I guess. Okay. There's also a shredding unit. I need the shredding unit. The shredding unit can be over here. Yes, Yuffie? What do you need, honey? Oh, wait. I just had a genius idea. What if all of these things go out this... Oh my fucking god, I'm a genius! Oh my god, I am... Fucking... Boom! My brain just fucking exploded right now. Yes, Yuffie? You want water? Is that why? Are you thirsty? Alright, I need to go get her a bowl first. But like, okay. You don't know how my mind just got blown to pieces right now. Fuck. Okay, Yuffie, I know. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to shred some things right now. Father must be a gamer at the moment. Okay. So if I do that, move this pylon. And she's borking again. She's borking. Someone was moving around downstairs. Okay. So I put that there, right? Put that there. Make this go into you. And then back to this. Because I need to start taking... Not those. I need the flowers. Yuffie. I need these flowers. So that once these flowers are good, then I'll have the things I need for the pills. Alright, now let me go get her water. So how hard is it to get the materials if we don't do this much refining? So for the things that are refined, you can make these like little miners. So let me put... Okay. Let me actually put this down.
If I get to decide.
She's barking because she hears someone downstairs and she doesn't like it. So there's a recycling station. There's a construction terminal for the stuff. So you have an originium rig, which is manual. So it just goes into those originium vents and then gets the originium ore for yourself. There's the electric mining rig, which has... Well, they both have to be powered, but this one is the second version, like the second tier, that's why it's green. Which, once it mines it, it transfers it to your storage. So that's for the ores. I still need to get the upgrade for the planters and shit, which is how I'm gonna get those red dusts to make HP potions and like recovery items and revives. So I'm pretty sure there's a mining version of that. Like it can just... Yeah, sorry. I could just harvest it. So yeah, let me go get her her milk first. Oh, there it is. Filling unit. No, this is a filling unit. So yeah, there's like a lot of shit. Okay, let's go get your water, baby.
Talos above. May technology remain forever within humanity's grasp. I have mastered the contents of the definitive compendium on the art of non-offensive communication. Does that make me an expert in socializing?
Yeah, she was just thirsty. Alright, so... yeah, so... I'm trying to... at the very least... again, it's pretty... easy once you understand that concept. Because it does give you, like, all of the formulas and shit here, which is nice. Luckily, these things don't need to be powered by anything aside from this. Well, those are automation stuff, so I need another refinery. Oh, this assembly unit, this is how you make your equipment and shit. Yeah. So, you can make, like, see? These with their own manufacturer shit. What was I making? A refining unit, so confirm. Need one of these. So now that I have that... bag... refining unit. So now that I have this... refining unit, right? Technically... good. It's a good thing you can just move these around later on, and that these belts don't really... oh my goodness. Okay. It's nice that the belts don't really like require anything else, so I need to put this over here. I'm not as genius as I thought I was, but this is fine as well. This is fine. Because there's a belt splitter. I still don't 100% know how the belt splitter would work. Okay. Put you over here, that's fine. And then you... so now we have our chips that we are making. So now that we have that, let's make the planters. So now we have the planters. Seed picking units. Okay, so that, okay, fuck. Yeah, okay. 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 Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I still need to make bottles though. Man. Alright, so now I'm making powder. Right? I'm making powder. This thing can be stashed back. This can be there. So that'll go back into there. Assembly station. I honestly don't need you. I could stash you. So I now have. Sorry for me opening and closing all these menus. Okay, so I need to refine this, which I'm refining over there, and I need to turn that. How do I make? Where's the molding station? So 2 to make 1 or crystalline bottle. I need the crystalline bottle one, so that's this, right? No. So I need this to be this, which means I need one of these to honestly go back. I need this to go back into here. Because I need to keep some of these crystal things rather than being an inlay. I need some of them default and stock one. That's so bad. So I need to move this molding unit. You can't just craft over there. You can. You can. So, well, if I'm right here and it's powered up, I can put this in here and it'll craft it itself, but automation is where we want to be, right? So you don't have to fully automate everything. I just want to try to make it as efficient as possible so I don't even have to think about it. Because think, if you can get the raw materials, go to spend your sanity in the dungeons, the rifts and stuff like that, so that you could get like more of the higher tier stuff, then you don't really have to worry about making like HP potions and whatnot. Meant without converting it back to storage, just craft it before putting it into storage. I can. That's true. I can. You're right. Why don't I just do that? Look at you, Toad. Look at you. Engineers. I hope this game makes engineers in the future. I don't know. If a child, like a 10-year-old, sees this and was like, I want to be an engineer, that'd be cool. Okay, so this way. There we go. It's over 500, over 500 in Factorio. I have that downloaded. I am so deathly afraid of like playing it right now though, because I will lose my entire year. Okay, she's better now. I think she just honestly was thirsty. Oh, such a thirsty girl. Okay, now I have bottles. Which means I can start bottling shit. But wait. Hold on. The filling unit's right here. Okay. I technically don't have to. Oh man, no. That's the worst idea ever. What if I turned that the other way? Okay. Because if I have this over here, then I could have it circle back. Because then it's also powered up anyways over here. Right? Right. wait, hold on. Oh no. Hold. No. You gotta do it this way. Because I need one of these to go in here to fill that. Because I also need it next to an electric pylon. And if this goes into storage anyways, then this output can just be the bottles. I don't need that. It could just be the bottles. Where are my bottles? There are my bottles. So this needs to output its bottles over there. Oh yes, you can put it like up like this. I think it needs to be zoomed out a little more, but yeah. Okay, so now that the bottles are coming over there, the bottles can now go into here. Because what sucks is that this could only do one thing at a time, but it has so many inputs and outputs, which I can understand why, but it also has a max of I think 50? I think 50? Yeah, I think it's 50, honestly. I don't know what just happened there. So stash that belt. I don't need, well, I actually don't. Yeah, I don't need this to go into storage anymore. So stash that. Stash this. Cause now I need to make flowers. I need to make flowers. Multiple outputs instead of belt splitters. Use a slow belt option to control split ratio. I haven't gone to that point yet. I know that you can make belt splitters. I haven't gone to belt splitters yet, but we will try that once we get the belt splitters. Okay, let me just... fuck. Sometimes it's intuitive, sometimes it's not. Okay. Now that's there. Field treatment, belt splitters. Okay, belt splitters. Now we have the belt splitters. Can evenly split item flow, 1 transport belt to 2 or 3 max transport belts. So we got belt splitters now. Splitter 2 can go to the facility list. Select the splitter, you can either place or drag into your hotbar. And now this thing can be belt splitted. I honestly fucking forgot that I had friends, and I almost freaked out when Angelina came out of nowhere, cause my thought process went to, what the fuck? Did they just add an update where it's a multiplayer game now because Angelina just came out of fucking nowhere? I almost shot a brick. Again, I don't know if this is gonna be multiplayer. But because I was so focused and going like, should I split this? Because I'm not making enough to do it anyways. Okay, we'll figure that out later, because right now this isn't going fast enough because... Okay. Maybe I don't need all of this, belts for this, because a 1-to-1 ratio is good enough. So now that we have that, and I'm making... Well, I need plants. So this filling unit can actually get plants. Because I need these, and output cache is that. Cancel. Okay, so now let's figure out the plants. I got this, and I got this. What is this? I don't need the assembly station. I don't need the protocol stash. I don't need the rigs. I need that one later on. Okay, so I have 2 seeds. Oh god. Okay. So the planting unit, I need the buckflower seeds to make a buckflower, which is the red stuff. And then I don't need the assembly station. Get out of here. I don't need you yet. Get out of here. Seed picking unit is what I need. Okay, seed picking unit. Pick seeds from non-rare pieces of flora. Okay. Wait, there's 2 things that it comes out. Yields 2 different products, so its outputs will be slightly different. 3 blue outputs on the left yield plant seeds. 3 green outputs yield plant matter. Okay. So this is how I get... So if I put this, I'll get seeds. So now... And then I need to plant the seeds into here to make this. Okay, so now I'm like, So if I put my plant in so if I put the red bush into my depot, and then I have it output going in through here, it'll make seed plus plant matter. If I put the seed into here, it just makes new plant. But if it's a 1-to-1 ratio, what's the point? Because I need seeds to make plant. Okay, I need to see what the ratio is. Where's the plant? Give me a plant. Give me a red plant. Where's these red plants? I don't need the citrons, but I'll take it. Where's the bush? Where's the bush? Buckflower. Buckflower. Do you get more than 1 plant from a seed? That is what we're gonna test out right now. I feel like that should be the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Remember, there's not a lot of quality of life things here. It's just like systems. They just put in systems. So let's put an electrical thing here. And then let's power it up so that we can power these 2. So... Oh shit, I need a thermal bank. So that's what the thermal banks are for. Okay, I guess. Let me just make this originium because I have a buttload of it. Now I understand what these thermal banks are for. There. Give me more wattage. Okay, there we go. So now that we have that, so let's put seed. So 1 seed will make 1 plant will make 2 seeds. And then if I have seed here, no, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I get 2 seeds out of it. Well, I guess it's a 2-to-1 at the end of the day. Or it's a 1-to-2 ratio. So 1 plant gives me 2 seeds, and that 1 seed will give me one plant. So from 1 I get 2, which converts it to a 1. But at the end I get 2 bushes. I can turn 1 bush into 2 bushes plus plant matter. I don't know what the plant matter is for, but that's how it works. So I guess there is okay. Time to cycle it. Alright, so I must move all of these away. This is fine. Stow all of these away. Because now... Okay, so... that's powering shit. You will give me my plant that I will turn into a seed that will in turn... Oh shit. Do I not have it anymore? Okay, there's my plants. Alright, so let me stash all of that shit that I don't need. Okay, so this is the plant. Right? Right? Get this? This is the plant, which is gonna lead into the seed machine, which is 7. Seed picking unit. It has all of these inputs, but I have splitters, which I guess I could make into a 3 input then. Where's my splitters? Do I have to make it or can I just put it in? I guess I could just put it in. Okay, right. So if I put it in like this, we'll just do this like that for now. How do I make the splitters? Let me figure this out again. How do I do splitters? Guide. Elevated view, top view, Logistic reminders. Splitter, there we go. Go facility list and select splitter. Oh, okay. So, which one was the F4? No, it wasn't F4. Q. Splitter. Put that there. Okay. 2. Rotate. Right there. So now we have... Yes. 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 So now that we have that... What were you again? You can be whatever you want to be in it later. So now that we have that, we have seeds. Now those seeds have to go somewhere. Those seeds have to go into here, right? Oh shit. Okay. My bad. I did this wrong. I did this wrong. Stash all of that. Stash all of that. Stash you. Belt line, belt line. Okay. So I'm actually gonna do it from over here. The flowers. The flower will be over here. Cause then this makes sure that at the very least Xiao is either gonna love this part or absolutely detest this part. Because I know how much of a busybody she can be when it comes to these things. I think it's pretty fun. Okay, we'll do that too right there. I didn't use a splitter, but that's fine. And then okay. Oh, how... Yeah, seed become that, which become this, which means this also needs to be shredded. That needs to be shredded. Did I have anything that needs to be recycled? I did. Let me move you over here though, because you're kind of in the way. So you recycle that shit. So if I have that, and I have it going over here, the filling station needs to be over here now. So planting unit I can move later. I need the shredding unit now. Don't need the assembly station. Get out of here. There we go. There's the filling unit. I need the filling unit. Okay. Now that I have that, I need to shred the plant matter, fill it up this way. Which also now needs to be powered, which is for whatever fucking reason the thermal bank isn't powering. But I guess that's okay. Let me move this thermal bank over here so that it's closer to that, and then put another pylon over here, which is gonna be connected to it. Could be a lot better, but... And then let's put the shredding unit over here. This is so claustrophobic. Alright. Right. But now I don't have an outlet for originium. Actually, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. Smart me just came out of nowhere. Ooh. No. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, get over here first. Dash. No, not you. Okay. So since I'm already making plants over here... Ah, shit. The hard part is that... Oh, man. Okay, well, we don't need this splitter then. Or do we? Get the splitter out of here. Stash this. No. The slow belt. Stash that. Slow belt line. Get rid of this one too. So if we make this go over here instead, this we can move one over. Right? which would make this one be able to do... Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. To do this slowly. Up here. So that it can get shredded. And then the shred can go over here, which then ends up putting this over here. Yeah. Wait, Arknights has a 3D game? What's up, Amethix? No, this is Endfield, so yes, technically, but no. Don't know if it's a sequel, don't know if it's like a parallel universe. Yeah. The technical test too. So it's gonna still be a while before this comes out. I'm just helping out Hypergriff by looking to see what can be improved, where are all the glitches. So far I only found one bug by myself. I've seen like the list of bugs other people have had, and I want to see if I could replicate it just so that it's like, okay, yeah, it's pretty much something that they can fix. Or not, you know? But right now we're in the base building portion. Okay, so the plant will go into there. We make seed, make plant, go here. Sometimes plant can go in there so that I can do this. But I feel like this should be a 1-to-1 ratio. So just one plant go in there, one plant go in there, so we could get two. One of them goes over there, one of them goes over here to get shredded, and then it gets to the filling unit, which means that this thing over here will be the bottles to fill said things. Yeah. This thing needs to be powered up though. So I need to move you over here. And then you pull you over to here. I feel like they could skip this animation of it being like pulled there. I think we get it. We get it. It's being pulled. Okay. So now this is filling up with bottles. But I need bottles and powder to make this. The powder that I'm gonna get are from these flowers. No. These flowers. Yeah, okay. Which means I need to put these flowers into storage so that they can come out. Here, watch this, right? I put flowers in there. Now the flowers are gonna go into this little doohickey here. I wish I could make these belts faster, but it's fine. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. I could add a splitter. I know it has an error right now, I'll fix it in a bit. And then glorious manufacturing. Okay, what's wrong? Clogged? Oh, because I have the green cat. Fuck. No. Okay. Where am I gonna put the plant? What do I use you for? What do I use this plant? Do I have an incinerator? Can I just... The thermal belt. What can I use? No, I need to use originium. Why? Why can't I put plant matter into this thing so that I have a thermal bank, which means I could increase my wattage so that I don't have to put originium in it, because originium is precious because I need it for over here. Now this thing is clogged. Oh my goodness. Why are you clogged? I don't have enough crystalline stuff. Wait, does that mean... Wait, hold on. My production output is horrid right now. What's wrong? Okay. So this is going in one at a time, being refined, right? Why is there extra crystals things in here? What? Why was there extra crystal shit in there? That was weird. Okay. Anyways, that thing goes into here, which will go into production to make bottles, which goes into there. I think this thing needs to split. Okay. So now that we have 2 going in that way, but this one, 3... I can see why. Because I'm using this for 3 different things. I don't know if this evenly distributes it. I guess it could be. Part of me wants to make a plant fully separate from storage since one plant would need 1 seed. That is true. What's the point of the splitter? You make a very good point, because right now I'm looking at this refining unit right here for this crystalline piece. There's no point for this splitter, but there's also no point in me making this go output 1 and put a splitter in there, right? Because let's say... Okay. Let's say we do this. Like... Let's get rid of... Splitter. Right? So let's say we were wanting to making this... We want to make this look nice. I do this... Now production-wise, it looks like this. Now, if I were to split it... Where did they want to go? Okay, if I split it here... And I guess one of them goes... into here... And I guess that doesn't have to split. I could just make this go over here. Now there's 2 outputs. One of them is split. I don't know if that makes it more efficient. Looks like the output is acting like a splitter anyways. Yeah, so it's like... What's the point of a splitter? Feedback. That's feedback. We're still fucking clogged. Because of this stupid plant matter. Which means I need... Okay, I need these construction terminals. I need all of you to move all the way over here where I don't really care. Because you don't need to be powered by anything. You can split after going through one wide space. Also, you can get fancy ratios. You are big braining me so hard right now, Toad. That like... Damn. That is for later. That is for later. Let me just get rid of this belt for now. Because I need to get rid of this shit. I don't know where you're gonna go though. Because I can't thermal bank you. I guess you're just gonna go to fucking storage. Which is really stupid. But I guess you're going to storage. That's all I can do use the plant matter for. I feel like they're just trolling us with that. I need to actually make this go all the way over here. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, I need to figure out where you're going. I could just fucking make you fall off a cliff, I would. Yeah, it's not just gonna pile up in a corner. I wish I could just pile up in that corner. That'd be hilarious. I can't recycle them, can I? What does plant matter get made into? That's a good question. Plant matter, plant matter, plant matter. I see. These are all the upgrade shit, by the way. This is say it gives 50 XP, usable by 20 to 50, operated for leveling purposes. Then I need these things for 50 to 70. Proto discs to promote. Like, you need all of these like expensive shit that I don't know if I could make an AIC. Actually, no, it says higher like in Rift stuff. That's material weird. Plant matter. Plant matter, refining unit. I could make into carbon, which I guess is good. So I need another refining unit over there. Alright, let's make another refining unit, I guess. And then we'll turn that shit into carbon. Maybe we can burn carbon. We can't. I wish we could, because again, using originium for like this thermal bank seems so useless. But then again, I have 10k originium ore, so I can't really complain. So now that we have this, fuck. Okay, no, I have to make like one big circle. No, that's gonna look so ugly. Oh, why is this planting unit so large? Why are you so thick? Why did I put my base so close to the edge? No! My efficiency! Ah! Fuck! No! I can't just like push it one space though, because all the belts are gonna be fucked up. Man, this is why we need a planner. Holy shit. I love this game. I love how it frustrates me, but damn, that makes me look like a masochist. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, first, let's do this. Let's dash the shredder, and then we'll put him somewhere else. Because I really just put these belts in here just for lulz. But it looks like there's an even more efficient way to do this. So... okay. So... oh no. Now we're cooking. Why am I doing this? Because it looks like PC building wire management and it makes me happy. Okay. So this carbon has to make it over here. Let's move this electric pylon over here. Now these things aren't working. That's stupid. If that's right next to the thing, it should not unplug the cable. Okay, so now there's that. I need to get the shredder. This thing... shredder to go over here. This refining unit can kiss my ass. And just not. You can go into here. I don't care. I found a graphical glitch. Anyways, shit. I need to maneuver that thing, finagle there. Damn. Okay. This isn't as hurtful. This isn't as hurtful. This is not as hurtful. This is not as hurtful. I really fucking hate you, plant matter. I really fucking hate this plant matter. I really hate this plant matter. I really hate this plant matter. Oh my god. The amount of vitriol I have right now for this plant matter. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Alright. This thermal bank, because it's kind of useless to me, honestly. Not really. I need it so that I can power more shit, but it's kind of useless to me. It can be right here, for all I care. So there's that. Yeah. Now I need an electrical thing over here, which is fine. Because now I can have the rejects over here, the first refinery, or this refinery over here, and I can connect. I can connect right here. Right here. Production cannot be slowed. We must be efficient. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. 'Cause this one needs to produce shit. So there's that. Not this. Not this, mind you. It needs bottles. I need bottles to come out of this. I need bottles to come out of that shit. So now that bottles are coming out of there, where's that unit that I need? 4 filling unit? Have it over here, right? What the fuck do you mean? Oh, the thermal bank isn't getting the right thing. Okay, that was my bad. That was my bad. Okay, give me that back. Give me that back. Give me that back. So this refining unit making carbon. This needs to connect. This is honestly taking me way longer than it should. That fucking plant matter. So now that we have that going into the filling unit, I need the bottles to also connect to this. So, actually, this belt. Let me connect these things first before I lose my mind. Before I fucking lose my mind, I'm gonna lose my mind. Cause I can't, hold on, I can't get this fuck. Oh, where's, I know, I just noticed that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I played those pipe games before. I can figure this out. I can figure this out. No, I can't. No, I can't. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Why is it so hard to make bottles? I can't cross, no. If I could make a bridge, that'd be great. Bridges would be cool, like make it a second level. I really fucked myself here, didn't I? I really fucked myself here, didn't I? Because I can't even make the assembly station over here. Okay, hold on. Orion. Okay, to be fair. To be perfectly fair. No. No. No, 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 no. 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 No, hold on. No. Oh yeah, no. Fuck. Fuck. Because this is over here. This is over here. Fuck. I think... get rid of this. I think I know what's going on. Okay, so... can I... because I'm not using those parts. Can I just move this? Not over to this. Over here. And then connect the cable to this. Right? So that's that. I have more space on this side. If I take this... change orientation... first I need to move it out of here. Right? Okay. So you are outputting the plant, which goes over to here. Now I need... I am not gonna move this entire entire thing again. I'm very adamant about that. So now that that's that... Oh, there's all these outputs, right? So... the cedar... If I put this electric pylon as far away as I can, which honestly is not much, it needs to power everything. So... power's there. So if this is seeds, this is the flower. Correct? If this is the flower, and it goes... Yuffie, are you huffing something right now? Bro, what you huffing? Give me some of that. He's huffing. What's in there, Yuffie? Yuffie? Don't bite the carpet. I know you have a tendency to do that. I have to split it here. Right? So now I have two things. The refinery can suck a dick. Massive cock. Like, fuck you. Suck a massive cock over here. I will put a thing here just specifically for that. That's the only way I could think about placing the refinery, is as far away as possible. See, because now that I have that, if I move the filling station right here, I could finally have my bottles go in unimpeded. I could finally have these bottles unimpeded. Why didn't you go in there? Right. Oh no. Because it's on the right side? I think it's because of the orientation of this. If I place it like this, maybe that's better? Means I don't need this. That's annoying. Okay. The plant go in there. Why is the green shit on this side? Because no matter what, the plant matter is gonna be fucking me over. Oh my god, the plant matter is gonna fuck me over because it's on this right side. Oh god. Even if I go all the way over there, it's gonna make a huge line. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe it's salvageable. Maybe. If I put that there, it'll go over here. Filling unit Filling unit. Crossing that thing. Oh man. Why is this the toughest challenge I have, is to figure out what to do with fucking plant matter? Okay, let's move this back to looking like this. Hi Yuffie, thank you Yuffie. That's that. Where I wire everything, let me just... So that goes over here. Produces seed, which goes into... There's the seed maker. Seed over here. Goes there too. And I have 2 lanes. Seed will go into here to make plant, right? Because you're making plants. So when you make plants, one plant will go over there. One plant will come back here to do the cycle again. And then this plant. What if I just do this? Coming from the back. I think this solves my issue. I think this solves my issue. I think this solves my issue. Please, let this solve my issue. No, it doesn't. It doesn't solve my issue. Fuck. Fuck. What if you swap the plant and the bottle output? Plant and the bottle output. So if this is the plant, the main storage. Let's try that. That's the one thing I have not tried yet. I feel like this will work. Now that I think about it, because I feel like this will work. Okay. So... if this is doing bottles... someone watching me right now, and this is the first thing they see, will probably think Endfield is literally just this. Feel stupid, they can't pick up the outputs though and swap them, especially since they're not bridge. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I make this the filling station instead, so where's my filling station for? The filling unit over here, right? Because it just needs to go back into something. So bottles go in there. And then... the seed picking unit. Yeah, I think this will work. Seed picking unit goes over here. Which means... the replanter we'll go over here. And then stupid ass refinery will go over here. This will connect to this, which will connect to this. Not 100% yet, but you will connect to this to give your seed over. This blue one will go back to here. These bottles... Hold on. I think I need to move this by one. Because you need to go into here. And then you... And then... you go into here. And then I need to take some of this plant matter and move it over. Here, so that the cycle continues. Is everything connected? Is everything good? Fuck you and your electrical problems over here. I think it is. I think it is. I think that was the problem. I'm gonna move the pylon over here, just so that all of those are powered up. Still really weird how there's no way to like make it more. I think that did it. I think. Okay, so how do we not have bottles? What is the clog here? What is the clog now? What happened? What happened, guys? What happened? You're so this thing is slow. So it's producing all of that. The inlay unit is also producing that. This inlay unit needs 2 of these crystal things to come out of it, right? Right. I think you need 2 different machines. He thinks this needs 2 different refineries for that. Because it's not producing enough bottles. Okay, 1 bottle go in there when it mix up with fuck, no, hold on, shit, no. Get rid of this. I need to, oh no, I forgot one thing that needs to be in there. The shredder. I need the shredder. I need it to shred first. Okay. We have our shredder. This is not the prettiest thing, but it will work. It will work. See, because now this is shredding the flowers. Yes, okay. Very, very inefficient, because now the filling unit... Give me all of this shit. Right? Fuck yeah, we did it! Now we're cooking! This is all I wanted in the end. All of that for this. All that work for this. Just so that... Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking happy. Thank you for that suggestion, Toad. Fuck at this plant matter. Fuck at this plant matter. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get that bullshit out of here. Okay, I need to transfer all of you out of here because I don't know why I have all... Well, I know why I do. But we don't talk about that. Now we have all of these bottles. God damn. Sheesh, now we're cooking. It's from picking up all the conveyors. Oh, man. Okay. So there's those. These flowers I don't need. I feel like I have way too much originium. That it feels very blasphemous for me to do this, but I'm just gonna destroy them. Cause if I were to look at the map, I have miners over here, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 miners doing just originium ore automatically. I have 5 doing the crystalline thing too, so I don't need to worry about that. Speaking of that, I need to promote somebody. I need to promote you. Because I have a lot of that shit now. I wonder, can I plant... Can I... Where's the de-seeder? Where's the seeder? Where's the de-seeder? These are the de-seeders, right? Clogged my ass. Okay, so I can't make mushrooms. I have to find mushrooms. Also, instead of getting clogged, I need you to put all of your shit into here. I'll leave that one open for that interpretation. Okay. Can you use carbon for anything yet? I can, I think. I can. Carbon. I could make more planting units with carbon. I could shred it into carbon powder. Applicable formulas, I could make carbon powder, what can I use carbon powder for? Absolutely fucking nothing right now. I just have a waste product that every now and then I need to go to my depot and destroy. When I get 10,000 of them, I just need to recycle them and destroy them. I wish I could use those for like planters and shit. Speaking of planters, okay, let me do... okay, let me promote first. Let me also move this away. Well, these things I need to try out. Why did they even give it to you? I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the future there's going to be a reason for having it. But as of right now, not really. That's it, Ministry. You can produce orgy or powder with this method as well, regardless of I already know this. Belt free. Cool. I got shit. What else? Zipline pylon doesn't look special, convenient, practical, etc. Or this place west. Okay, let me do these quests first. Okay, so I need... This is the zipline tutorial. I'm finally at the zipline tutorial. I don't know. Put it over here, I guess? 'Cause I need to connect it to electricity, apparently. Oh, it needs to be part of the electrical grid. Oh, okay, fine. Here's your electrical grid. 80 meter limit. I feel like it should be more. Oh. 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 Okay. At least it shows me how the distance away it is from the other zipline. Zipline blocked. Oh my fucking god. Get out of here. You're not worth it. Okay. So, 6? I guess... Okay, this is just a tutorial. I'll figure out what use cases I'd want for this. I need an electrical grid for this too? Jeez. I feel like that's a little redundant. Or counterintuitive, not redundant. Yuffie? Yes? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna move. Since this is just a tutorial, I'm just gonna take this out. And then I'm just gonna put the other zipline over here. And put the other electrical thing over here. Yeah, that's just a tutorial for it. I'll figure that out at another point in time. Wee. Alright, there we go. We've done the tutorial. Are you fucking kidding me? Bring zipline head on to designate. Oh my fucking god. I don't read. It wants me to go all the way over there and deploy a zipline. Yes, baby. What do you need? You want to come up here? Here you go. You have to be a good girl, okay? Yes, don't throw up on me. Okay, so it wants me to deploy a zipline over here. Which means I need to connect some shit later. It's not just deploying a zipline, it's literally... Oh my god. Oh! Ow, Yuffie! Ow! Do you want to be up here or down there, Yuffie? Pick a struggle. Probably the chasm you skip over the vid. Probably. Probably. So, that's there. I now need to put... Head to the designated deploy a zipline pylon. Cause, okay. That's good and great and all. But like... There's a thing in the way, so where do you want me to put... You want to just put it over here? I guess? I guess? I guess? Sure? I mean, I guess I have an electric tower over here. Just put an electric grid right here. Because I need that apparently for this. And then connect you to here. So now you're connected. But now I need to connect this one over there. It better be within 80. It better be within 80 meters. Alright. I mean, it wasn't really that big of a distance to begin with. I feel like 80 meters is way too short for that zipline. Never knew you had such a fast learner. Do a zipline tournament? Sure. Alright. Are we done here, Andre? We done? Yeah, only 80 meters. Like that. I feel like they... granted, these maps aren't that big. Because I haven't been using the ziplines at all. But 80 does feel very short, doesn't it? Okay, I keep forgetting. I need to store this shit later. Wait, is it just shoving it into my bag when it's filled? I think it's just shoving it into my bag when it's filled. You better not be shoving it into my bag. You better not. Okay, let's do a bunch of upgrades. Field treatment. Field treatment. Good. Now I could deploy medical arts towers. So I literally have to run to one of my towers to get shit. And then assembly station, now I could do level 2 equipment. I need this. I need more of it. Which is just the thing that I made so that I could get into level 3. So while that's going, let me actually do other shit now. Damn, that took so long. And it's already 12 o'clock. Fuck, I can't even do other shit now because it took so long. I'm also down 2 operators. I haven't like actually... Hold on, let me just... Fuck, man.
Talos above. May
I have yet to
you are
complete my
fated to
many
fall
quests.
here.
Talos above. I actually need some of this powder for myself. To be honest with you, because that's my only way of healing. Because I need to produce more bottles
I'm all right.
to do all of that shit.
Arrangements to outdoor experts like you.
So, crazy thing. Crazy thing to think about, but they really are throwing shit into my inventory. What the hell? Oh no, this compressed lattice, never mind. I thought that was like plant matter, never mind. I just tried to gaslight. I'm sorry. Elaine, sorry to answer this, but how are you feeling about Endfield? I love it to the point that it frustrates me.
A location
Because
lies in our vicinity. Should we take a look?
because I've been playing it since Sunday, right? It started Friday, so I missed 2 days. I haven't completely finished the story yet. I'm pretty sure I'm in the last section, but it feels like I'm under-leveled, even though I guess that's to my fault because like I didn't 100% grasp the progression system. It's not that it wasn't made clear, it just doesn't make 100% sense in an action game. But I guess I shouldn't treat it like every other action game. I don't know. I don't know which direction like it'll go towards. Which, since you're here, let me show you why. So they're level 30 now. Once you're level 20, you can fight monsters up to level 20. And you need to upgrade them and promote them. Since I promoted her, she can get to level 30. I promoted her again, now she can get to level 40. Now we're all relatively the same. But now I need to find these mushrooms to get her to level 40. Because the section that we're in are all level 40s. Right? So let's make everybody level 40. Cool, everyone's level 40. But now I have to make everyone level 50 to make sure that I can get through the next section without too many problems. But I also need to level up my gear to level 40. Said level 40. I don't have enough materials to do that because it requires way more materials. How do I do that? By doing the rifts, which are out of the way and like also cause sanity, which is fine, but just like the characters are important. The weapons are like, okay, Yuffie, what do you want? Considering the source is tower defense, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to take like this as its own game with references to the other one, but even going by that, it's like, it feels like the references that I want to make, or at least I feel like is there, especially given like the color schemes and all that, just isn't there. And like that, it's like disorienting. I don't know. I like it. In all honest truth, I don't think this game is for everyone, but I feel like everyone should give it a shot if they're into action games. But just know that this game is basically 50% action combat game and 35% base building. Because let me just teleport to it. This thing used to not look like this, and this took me like 2 to 3 hours just trying to figure out the best way to make this as efficient as it can be. And it's not even efficient because you could see like all those like stops because it keeps getting clogged because I'm not producing the end material fast enough. I'm getting the raw material too quickly, and I'm like, man, I need more refineries to do this shit effectively, but I don't have enough space to do that, and I don't have enough brain power right now. You didn't mention this. Was it an hour on the wait, was it an hour on the factory building? Okay, so the start of the stream, it started 8:15, right? Since then, I've done nothing but base building, and it is currently 12:11. So about 2-ish hours, 2.5, 4 hours. You know, math looks interesting to me considering how Genshin Invincible does free roam action game. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like Breath of the Wild, right? Where you free roam and you could collect materials and stuff. So that's cool. Because it also has a base building components. Because imagine Breath of the Wild having like a base automation thing where you could take raw ore and turn it into weapons. That would maybe solve the durability issue if you could do that. I don't know. But that's not that type of game. Endfield is Endfield, like the company Endfield in the game's lore, is an industrial company or like engineering company, something like that, right? They make shit. So that makes sense. And that's really important. I feel like its importance to character progression should be a 50-50, which makes sense because I can make materials so that I can craft this powder, which is my primary healing thing, but it's only tier 1. I could make like HP potions from this by making bottles and putting it into a bottle, which will heal me more. And then I could upgrade that bottle, which would heal me even more. And that's the base building. So it's all for my item consumables. I could also make like gear and shit, which is nice. So I don't need to worry about consumables, right? You'd be wrong, because then I need to find all the raw materials first, and not all the raw materials can be infinite like my originium, which I can just put a miner in there and it'll transfer to my base. I need to find a flower, make it, take the seed out, and then remake that flower in perpetuity, but have one output become a powder by shredding it and putting it into a bottle. It's convoluted as hell, and that's not a lot of space, like, for base building. So I can't just have 3 bottle factories around. Like, I feel like that needs to be a lot bigger. I don't know. It's a technical test, so like, the way I think of it is that they have these systems in place so that you see what the game loop is. And then after that, that's the base game loop. Then you can see like what works and what doesn't work, what can be innovated on, what can be like thought about. So it's like, think about it this way instead, or maybe you could add this. Or ultimately, I feel like some things need to be just rolled back and sometimes taken out, you know? Manufacturer, production, not pharmaceutical. Yeah, Enfield is a manufacturer. Rhodes Island is straight pharmaceutical and paramilitary. Somehow, for some reason. The coloring in the palms reminded you of Death Stranding. Yeah, I guess they were also inspired by Death Stranding. You can't cross conveyor belts yet. Nope. You can't level them out. So, you know, I don't know. The base part could be its own game. Probably is. I bet, like, Kyostin V, the only true doctor amongst us doctors, there's probably going to be a person specifically for base building for this game. I wouldn't doubt it. Going like, oh yeah, you should do this and that. Because I don't know how you can get like emergent gameplay, because sometimes, especially in Minecraft, weren't some of the redstone stuff glitches that they kind of just left there because it was so useful? I don't know how you could like plan, quote, plan that out in Endfield.
Remain forever within humanity's grasp.
Like, I feel like if glitches like that happen, but it's for the player's benefit, even if it's a little bit convoluted, that should stay in the game. But as of right now, I didn't see anyone in the bug reports, aside from graphical glitches or like quality of life changes, that have seen an exploit like that. Not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, so I think in the beginning I said like I love it to the point that I'm frustrated, mainly because like I love this game. Like I feel like there's a lot of potential in it and I want it to be an amazing game. Like fuck, it's in the Arknights universe. Look at these characters. Look at these character designs. It still feels very Arknights, but also its own identity, you know?
Got something to say?
Like, look at him pat himself on the back, this himbo. Perlica's fucking cute.
Understood.
Administrator's good. This guy's a surgeon, not really, because he has a thing.
Right back at me.
This is basically Gravel 2.0, except she has a spear.
This trend continues.
Like, the designs are great. UI is great. I honestly felt a little funny when I saw this, and I was like, hell yeah. I want a watch that does this. It's not a gacha too, so I appreciate that, but it really gets me worried about like how they're gonna monetize. If we can get our characters like this and special weapons, then it's like, what's the point? You know? Yeah. Again, technical test. I don't know if it's only like a marketplace because we need to test out all the characters and weapons. So take that with a grain of salt. They said, if I remember correctly in an interview, they're trying to innovate on that gacha formula. It's either the gacha formula or the live service game formula, because it's a single player live service game. There's no multiplayer. I don't think they're ever gonna put multiplayer in this game. I don't know where it would fit, to be honest, aside from like raid dungeons or something like that. But I don't know where it would fit. So the marketplace makes sense. But I understand if they put a gacha. I would hate them if they put a gacha and the characters are mixed in with the weapons like it is in Genshin, because that is fucking stupid. It's even stupider in Honkai Impact 3rd, where it was characters, weapons, and materials like for Valkyrie shit. That was stupid. So, you know, like, yeah, skins probably. I would buy skins. Because the exchange, this thing, the quote what it would have been if it was a gacha, the material, the currency that you get but just by exploring the world. Like you open chests and all that, you get like 1, 2, or 5. Doing quests, you get like 15, 10, 15, 20. Stuff like that. So there's that. Combat, it's workable. It could be a lot better. I come from a background of playing Devil May Cry, Nier Automata, which are all spectacle action games. Technically, I would also put shooters in that category, mainly because they're like fast paced and you kind of have to think and manage your health and shit and skills and whatnot. I've done Apex, Titanfall, all of those things. Skyrim as an RPG with its like different weapons and styles of play. I played Genshin for a little bit, so I know where the team switching is. So it's like I know what works on those final games, but do I think they'll work in Endfield? some,
Seek no answers.
but as it stands right now in the technical test, I feel like they're leaning a little bit too much in the Genshin style when it's so like overly simplified and relies on you switching characters that each character just kind of loses their identity, which is bad because there's no roles anymore. Heck, right now, if you look at me, I look like a healer, right? And blue means good heal, right? No, blue means freezing, or in this case, stasis. Yeah. She doesn't heal. She's more of a supporter, if anything. Chen. Where are you, Chen? Should be a DPS, melee DPS, because she has 2 swords. She doesn't work any different than the administrator, who also uses just 1 sword. Different elements, but you know. What's her class? Her class is a caster. Shaihi, she's a caster.
Before you save the world, you have to study it.
Oh, it's called Lattice, sorry, not Stasis, Lattice. She's a caster. Because right now we have Defender, Caster, and Guard. So you can see the descriptions. Okay, this is one of the things that like bothered me. You have these things, right? And you have these highlighted terms. And these verbiage right here. For like how these elements all interact with each other. I don't know, man. They just all feel like the same thing. Casters are normally DPS and yeah, crowd control. You would say crowd control, right? The only crowd control that these casters have is Angelina with this skill. But that's not really much of a crowd control because of how small it is. And you see that little orb that it does? The only way you can like activate it isn't through normal attacks. It's by using a skill. And it doesn't move. Which means that's the only way you could do like massive damage to certain enemies. So that means you have to bait them into it, which means you're out of combat and you have to run to that area. Hope to God they stay in there if you have a skill that's available. But if it takes time, now you have to like circle around that area for it to work. Yeah, priming skills. I feel like, honestly, the generating orbs thing, it would be useful if there's an easy way to do it, and if your allies will just do it automatically for you as they attack instead of just doing random normal attacks to set you up. Make the AI smart in that way. But to that effect, I feel like you should just apply like elemental debuffs to them, like, oh, they're burning? Okay, what if I add like an extra lattice to it? Now they shatter because the lattice freezes and then the thing combusts it, you know? Like, make combat a little bit not simplified but intuitive, because I feel like the combat is so simple that the only legitimate strategy that you can have is breaking their shields by using your skill, or wait until they charge up their skill and then stagger them by using your skill on them, which ultimately still relies you on using your skill, which means the normal attacks get really boring and are pretty useless at the end of the day because they don't really increase or like decrease the cooldown timer. You're heavily reliant on your skills, which has sometimes a massive cooldown. So yeah, like the combat is super bare, and if it's like a big portion of the game and also like the main draw, people will get into it because of how stylish the combat can look and their hopes on making it very spectacle-like with all the fancy animations and all that. Like, there's a long way to go, and I don't like it'll be sad, trust me. I'm gonna be like pretty sad if they delay this to next year, but I feel like they really need the time to oil it up like that. I don't know. I don't want to be the guy to like tell them to just like full on delay the game for a year because stock stakeholders and investors and all that shit probably tell them, no, you got to get it out this year. but I don't want it to be out in a state where it's like so buggy or like so not fun that people just kind of like drop it and forget about it, you know? Because CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077 is a good cautionary tale. They could have recovered from the shitty release that they had, because they fixed everything, and like word of mouth is getting along now that everyone's saying like, no, yeah, it's fine now. There's like a lot of things being fixed and all that, which is basically like The Witcher 3. But I don't know if a live service game, especially like something like somewhat niche like Arknights, even more so Endfield, can survive that like drought of players where if they have a horrible launch and no one wants to play it, but it gets better a year or two after. I don't think a game like that can survive. You can have the most rabid and supportive community, but if no new players want to play it and no new fans want to get into it, I don't know. I'm there with you to need some layered combat. I'm not expecting DMs or anything, but I'm thinking so many different playstyles just from the class archetypes from the mobile game. I know, right? Like, I want each character to be unique, but what I'm also worried about is it's gonna sound very elitist, but the fact that it's being released on PC, mobile, and console. Mobile, honestly, is the least common denominator that they have to design for. So, I don't know if you've played something like Devil May Cry, but as a spectacle action game, you have your combos, which can be full just spam it, which is your normal combo, holding stuff, which does like, you know, as you would expect, a different combo, or tap hold and then you do it again combo, right? So there's already, for just the basic attack, 3 different combos that you can do. There's also, if you lock on and you hold back and then you hold the attack button, you can lift the enemy up. You do that again, you push the enemy down. There's a mechanic in this game where you can lift enemies up if you're using a skill, and they take extra damage from that, but they only last like 1 to 3 seconds up in the air. You can also knock them down or knock them to the ground, which also does extra damage, and if they're knocked on the ground, it does extra damage. But again, you need a skill to do that. Why can't we do that with normal attacks? It's weird. It adds so much depth to the gameplay. Heck, even in Nier Automata, you could do something like that. If you jump and then hold the heavy attack, or press the heavy attack, 2B will strike the enemy up. There's also like a pretty generous like time delay for that to do that, right? To do aerial combat. You can't attack when you're in the air. DMC 1, 3, 4, 5, and DMC, not to mention MR Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, like, you know what I mean, right? On like what a very good action game can be. It doesn't have to rely on like combos and shit because there's no combo meter here, so that's fine. But like, as a standard, as an action game, it should have something. Oh, sorry, that doesn't work right now because I'm actually not ready to stream again. I took like a long ass break, mainly because of my puppy Yuffie over here, because she was a baby and I needed to put a lot of time onto her. But since that time to now, I switched PCs and I didn't back up any OBS, and that also like kind of ruined a little bit of my Streamlabs because I was going into Stream Elements and like all of the commands don't really work, so you know. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do this, but I'm sure that you've followed me for a long time now. Thank you for the support.
I only pray that
I'm sorry, I'm a scuffed boy. You can see Crushers having passive skills that play in the basic melees. Yeah, heck, even if it's a great sword like this, because I guess it's a little bit of an AoE, I feel like they could spread that a little further. Because if a greatsword user, their entire thing is crowd control, that'd be nice. But then again, there's also not as many enemies. There's not enough enemies for that. But yeah, I really like, I've been recording all of these things so I have only played the game when I stream the game. I might, on Saturday, even offhand, I might start playing it just to like farm and shit, just to try to get to the end game. But it's also so that like, as I'm talking about this, I do want to make like a little video on like things that can work with a game like Endfield as suggestions for Hypergriff, because text is a lot. Fuck man, the feedback and the bug channels in the technical test server for Endfield, there's so many replies and so many things that like there's a lot of commonalities, but I don't know if there's like, you know, I don't know if it's easily digestible and understandable. Heck, I don't know if I would be like the person to read all of those things. But yeah, I'll also it'll end on Sunday, so Saturday might be the only chance I have to try to break the game and see what other bugs I can find. But yeah, that's Endfield. That's Endfield. I should probably stop streaming soon because Yuffie's getting sleepy finally. Finally! The past 3-4 hours you kept on scratching my leg. But finally it's time for you to bed. I also need to shower for work tomorrow, but I'll be streaming hopefully actually earlier. Maybe. We'll see. Because I normally stream at least this past week 8 p.m. Central Time. But maybe I'll do a couple hours earlier because we didn't really do much in this stream. Aside from the base building. Which arguably is a lot. I don't know. We'll see. I want to try to finish the game before the test ends so that I can actually see what the ending looks like and see what quote end game looks like for this game. Because people were mentioning how there's like daily tasks and shit. And it kind of implies that there are, considering in missions, there's the main mission, main Endfield mission. There's the side quests over here. There's the AIC mining stuff. And then there's this one. Which I think these are like the daily quests, because I saw someone say that there was daily quests. I haven't even gone to that, so I might just still be in the tutorial right now, even though I'm like at the very, very end. I'm almost 100% sure I'm at the very end because it's called the Blight Zone, and everything here is 45, like level 45 and above. So I haven't even explored. I explored like over here, and I saw an enemy, and I was like, nope, I can't do that. So I need to level up my characters. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. I will also decide which weapon. No, I don't think we need to decide which weapon. I know we're gonna get Chen's Blade and maybe Tower of Will. It's just that I don't know if it has a skill. Well, we'll test it out with Chen's Blade. Actually, fuck. Sure, let's get it, cause I have the funds. Let's see what it looks like. So base attack damage compared to this sword that Chen is currently using at level 33. This has insight, which increases damage dealt to lifted enemy by 62%. Also increases the critical rate of this damage formula by 25%. Okay. So Chen's Blade, literally the person's name going to the character. Insightful Strike, critical rate of pursuit attack damage by 50%. So when I attack after my skill is done, the crit rate is higher. After pursuit attack deals damage, increases operator's attack by 40% and critical damage by 80% for 12 seconds. Why can't this stack? It should stack. Because there's not a lot of buffs in this game. You're telling me that cannot stack. With what though? Because these essences have extra insight. So you're telling me it doesn't stack with this measly 0.9%. Cause that's bad. I feel like it should stack. Because you want to optimize your characters, right? No, Endfield, it has to stack. It has to stack, even though it can get to like very broken levels. The fact that you have the stagger mechanism, no, it has to stack. Because also, these sets in the gear, where is she?
My crusade is far from over.
In the gear,
This, right?
all of this, crit rate 15%. If you want me to all wear Marthy, so that I can have enter battle with 15% critical rate, that should stack too.
It's quite nifty.
Because it's not like critical rate 100% equals that I'm always going to be critical. I think that just doubles the original base rate, right? Unless you want to make it that way, because that'd be cool. Or just make it so that the formula never reaches that. But Chen being a two-sworded swordsman, dual-bladed, if she attacks fast, but attacks are like weaker than the administrator, then she relies on crits. Like the dual blades of Maple Story. Yeah, that would just double the critical base rate. Like, you know, come on, Enfield. You could do better than this.
Not bad. Feels good, really. Thanks. It's quite nifty.
They now have all Marthy, which means critical rate plus 25 plus critical damage plus 20%. But like,
My crusade is far from
also, I feel like it should help. It would help if we could see... Oh no, there it is. Critical damage... Okay. Remember this. 81% and 38%. We switch her weapon to this. Now what? Now what it be?
crusade is far from
My turn to have a go at this, right?
Okay, so it does stack. Don't say it don't stack. 113% critical damage plus 20. Wait, no, 25%. Okay, that one's more important. Because I would like to activate it more. I'd like to get the crits more than the critical damage. Increases damage dealt. Critical rate of this damage formula by 25%. This is 50. No. So after the pursuit damage, so I have to hit something and then it becomes 50%. Versus this one, which is always on. Okay. So now that begs the question. This thing is a higher rarity than my purple one, right? But this critical rate modifier only applies in combat when I do my skill. After I do my skill, if I attack right after, then I get the critical rate plus 50%. But I won't know if that stacks with this so that it becomes 75% critical rate. Because a 5% critical rate is already very low.
My crusade is far.
I'm getting some decent before I really.
They all have the same attributes. That's a problem because now they're all just samey. Endfield. Endfield, no. Endfield. Stop, no. No, don't do that. Make them all different.
Thank you for having faith in me.
I have
Since she's thermal based, she should have higher thermal resist. And she's a defender. Come on, Enfield, you could do better than that.
Look here, Edmund.
my crusade is
I mean, yes, the base attributes up here change. No, the attributes also need to change. Rate damage way up. Boosted rate for limited time. I don't know. Well, honestly, maybe on Saturday instead of like trying to find for bugs, which is kind of like sucks because I wanted to do that.
crusade is far.
Maybe we'll go through a list of like gripes that I have and like potential ways to fix it. Maybe we'll do that. That'll be fun. I'll have a notepad on the side too. That way I could like plan like how I'm gonna actually write the feedback. But yeah, I need to shower because I'm stinky and Yuffie needs to do her shit. I lied. I'm gonna go to the base and like try to upgrade my base to level 2 because I think everything should be done. I think. Methinks. Why is it stuck at 39? What happened? What happened here? Why is it stuck at 39? I should have like 70. I talked for a lot. You can't tell me. What's wrong? Why am I not producing bottles? Why am I not producing bottles? Where's my bottles? Yes, the bottles are over here. Am I not producing enough bottles for you? What is wrong? I have so much of that. You can't tell me. You can't, what? I'm producing that way too slowly. Where's my manufacturing? Goodness. You can't just do this to me. My efficiency is super low.
Is it all right if I place it here?
I know this isn't gonna make it like faster. Because I need more crystalline units. Which means this output also needs to go to me. But this fitting unit, I think... Okay, we're gonna have the same problem here. We're gonna have the same problem here. I need this. I need you. Wait. Okay. I need to make another refinery. I need 2 refineries. I need to produce some massive bottles. Refinery. Okay, and then another refinery right here.
I do not find such work repulsive.
Close enough. It's fine. I can make an electrical thing. Future Mike will figure this out. Future Mike will figure out how to make this pretty. This to go down here, and then this to split here. Yeah, that's fine. Split there. And this goes into here. This goes into here. And this goes into here. Now, all of you are refined, right? And then this molding unit. Take this out. have this come up to here. This come up to here. And this... Fuck me. Here. Okay, now we're producing more bottles. Now we're fucking producing more bottles. Okay. I think... Alright. Okay. Okay. What was the thing that I need? Okay, I still need the other thing though. What was it called? What did the thing that I stowed? The inlay. Inlayer. I need this inlayer still.
I do not find such work repulsive.
Cause, oh no, the fitting one. Cause I need, yeah. Well, in a little bit, I'm gonna need this to go... Still need to produce that. In the future, I do need that to be the blue originium one. Am I producing more now? 41? Still slow. Still slow. But it's better. This needs to rev out a lot of bottles. This could be infinitely better. I think the fact that this has a splitter is what's making this slow. This one still needs to go over here because I need these inlays. But now that's split into two. So one is producing more frequently than the other. My goodness. My goodness. My stonk's up high. $12 a minute. That's not good. Because I can't even yield this much. Potentially I can yield. I hate how I could see graphs of this. Because now I'm going to be so mad if I'm not producing things. Look at this. 30 a minute. 36 a minute. Oh, fuck, man. In descending order. Give me ascending order. So the originium, it's so I'm using half of what I'm producing, which is good. I'm using everything that I'm doing, so that's fine. Oh wait, it's changed. I'm not using any of the carbon, because fuck the carbon. Half powder. That's fine. I'm using more than what I was producing there, that was weird. Is this why? Oh no, I'm using more than I get, but I have so much of it. Wait, no. How do I make this bottle? I make it by doing that. I'm using more than I could produce? Are you serious? I have 3 producers of it. How am I using more than I can produce? How much do you use? Use 2 for 1? Oh, that's why it's a 2 for 1. So I need to do a ratio. I need a 4. So instead, okay, I see. Okay. How about this? What if... you get just 3 straight up to 1. Right? Getting 3 to 1 now. Because you should always be molding. It's just that it's getting split into 3. Call it a night, almost 2 a.m. Have a good one. Alright, see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually gonna stop now as well. I've just... oh, my brain is melting for this. I should not put this into this molding. Yeah, no. This molding unit. Okay. No, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out tomorrow. I'll just connect them because... haha, teehee. Because wires. Alright. Alright, I need to go shower. I need to go to sleep. I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. sharp, if not earlier. We'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night. I'm stinky. Dongus, don't call me stinky. Lurking in the back. I go shower. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on. Fuck. Let me upgrade. Smart manufacturing? No, packing. Packaging materials. Grinding tech. Oh, explosives. I can make packaging. Let me just quickly research that. What does it even mean? Packaging unique process materials package tag. Oh, I can make batteries? Whatever, that's the last thing I need, then I can upgrade that. Whatever. Okay. Fine. Bye. 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 See you tomorrow.